On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
In general. I don't know, man. I don't
Do you
see
think
many
that's
people.
bad, Anton? Like, do you think that being selfish is inherently negative, or do you think that's just people?
It just depends on the context. Like, I think that, because, like, okay, it depends on why you do it. Like, I'm a large proponent of being selfish in order to be able to pour into other people. Like, I always say, you got to be selfish before you selfless. You can't pour out of an empty cup, right? But if your only intention,
don't forget about my student loans, Anton.
You want a Versace robe, or which one you want?
Huh?
What you want? Which one you want? The Versace robe or what? What you want?
Student loans.
And just get her a wallet.
Get her a wallet instead.
No, a keychain.
I'm with that.
Anton, I got you, Kay. A millionaire. Pay off my student loans. Do it.
You know what I mean? Then you're just gonna be a shitty friend that continuously goes through friends. So, yeah, I totally agree. If you only care when it's convenient for you, then relationships are not your thing.
All right, Rilla. If you only care when it's convenient for you, then relationships and loyalty aren't your thing. What are your thoughts about that?
That's the best definition of selfish, right? You only care when it's convenient for you. So only when there's a benefit for you, or when it's advantageous for you, then we riding with the home team, or we riding with whatever mission we was on, or whatever, right? But I mean, listen, man, we see this, like, real spill. We see this in the underworld all the time. Like, how many cats get knocked in the underworld? We was all gangster. It was time to dump the clip on these motherfuckers, right? One of us get caught. Then I'm Tekashi 6ix9ine on all you. Like, I'm putting cases on all y'all. I'm telling them, you getting told on, you getting told on, you getting told on. Instead of keeping it 100%.
Take one for the team.
It's not taking one for the team. Listen, Kayla.
What is the underworld? What?
Kayla, if me and you if we're in a life of crime together, that's not me taking one for the team. I knew what came with this when I got into this.
You're right.
Right? So if I got caught because I'm bad at being a criminal, but you didn't, right?
Right.
Loyalty will be holding it down. I'm gonna take my punishment. I'm not gonna impugn you and bring you down with me, so I can reduce my time, right? So again, that's when it's convenient for me. Like, I'm ratting on the team because it's convenient. It's convenient for me to rat and get less time.
I can see that.
It's convenient
because you knew what came with the game of being in the streets and all of that. And I think I've seen that on Power a few times. That's how it is. Mm-hmm.
You signed up for that. We seen it in real life too. We seen it in real life. We just saw it with Alpo Martinez too. We saw it with Abraham Rodriguez too, right? You did all this dirt and it was cool, and then you murked your best man. You murked the person that brought you in the game,
right?
And then streets are undefeated, man. What you put out there gonna come back to you. And so, to that degree, especially for the young bloods that's listening and think that, they want to take shortcuts, or there's easy money in these streets, or there's no consequences in these streets, man, loyalty is everything. And if you're only in it when it's convenient for you, then you're not cut out for it. Like, relax, just stay a nerd, stay a neutron. Come over here with the squares and the L7s. We riding heavy over here.
All right. Okay, I'm coming to you next. Q, if you only care when it's convenient for you, then relationships and loyalty aren't your thing.
I totally agree with everybody what they said, because I mean, loyalty, you gotta be a selfless person. Like, you gotta put others before you. So that's a big characteristics. And for a relationship to work, you can't be selfish. Like, you have to be able to put your partner first, especially when they lose their job, through sickness and health, like through different predicaments. So you definitely have to have that characteristics, because you never know, something might happen in life. You might get in a car accident, I might be paralyzed. Is my partner going to have that loyalty to stick by my side and work through it? So that's definitely needed. Like that's definitely one main quality I look for in partners, friends, even family. If you're not loyal family, they can go too. I can block them and they're not family no more. So I definitely believe that's definitely a characteristic that's needed in everything in general.
All right. Kay, my princess, my queen, my Nubian queen. If you only care when it's convenient for you, then relationships and loyalty aren't your thing.
Nigerian people this way.
Stop it. Stop it. No.
Don't do it.
Eh? Huh?
Oh my God, JR.
What are your thoughts?
I agree with what Q said. I completely agree. And Kayla, everybody made really good points. Yeah, I mean, it's not
What?
loyalty if it's only when it's convenient. That's literally like the opposite of what loyalty is. Loyalty means no matter what. And like we talked about earlier, like relationships can dissolve, like things can go wrong, whatever. You can stop being friends with somebody, whatever. But you have to stick to a certain code. I am completely in line with that. Like, yes, I agree 100% with what Q said, what Kayla said. That's it. It's not just when it's convenient. It's all about what happens after that. It's easy to be loyal or whatever when it's convenient. It matters when it's not. So, yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. I don't know what I wanted to hear more from you. More from you, Kay.
JR, I went to Trader Joe's the other day and I saw jollof rice like in a bag. And I was like, wait.
I heard about that. No, because this girl that I follow on YouTube did a review.
You heard about the Trader Joe's?
This conversation doesn't
What
concern
did she say
you.
about it?
She said it tastes like I forgot. She said it tastes like some other kind of country's rice.
But not
the Caucasian.
But
not
Nigerian. No.
I know it's not, but I saw it, and when JR was doing the accent, and
this is me. What do you mean doing the accent? This is me.
This is an accent.
JR is Nigerian.
I'm
Nigerian. It just brought me back to that. I thought about the Trader Joe's.
What are you talking? Who's this? Who's she?
Oh my goodness.
Anyway. Oh my God. I got to get it together because sometimes I get locked into that shit. Anton.
What?
Don't mind me. If you only care when it's convenient for you, then relationships and loyalty aren't your thing.
I don't know. I just think that's most people. I just think that most people are just like inherently selfish in general. I don't know, man. I don't see.
Do you think that's
people.
bad, Anton? Like, do you think that being selfish is inherently negative, or do you think that's just people?
It just depends on the context. Like, I think that because, like, okay, it depends on why you do it. Like, I'm a large proponent of being selfish in order to be able to pour into other people. Like, I always say, you got to be selfish before you selfish. You can't pour out of an empty cup, right? But if your only intention,
don't forget about my student loans, Anton.
You want a Versace robe, or which one you want?
Huh?
What you want? Which one you want? The Versace robe or what? What you want?
Hey, man,
student loans.
And just get her a wallet. Get
her a wallet instead.
No, a keychain.
Keychain. I'm with that.
Anton,
I got you,
Kay.
Kay.
A millionaire. Pay off my student loans. Do it.